About the lack of clapping for an hour.
And you get the president of the network to bitch at everybody.
Thank you, guys.
You don't stop clapping. Welcome to Attack of the Show. We are TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. What's up, everybody? I'm Olivia Munn. It feels good, even though you're forced. Still feels good.
And I'm just Kevin Pereira. Okay. And if we keep this going, we really don't have to do any work today.
No!
Support our troops! Yeah! We love you, Los Angeles!
We hate Boston! Yeah!
That was Baltimore we hated.
Oh! Baltimore!
Screw you, Baltimore! We're live on Thursdays, June 19th. Thanks for joining us.
Everybody screams like, we hate Boston! Yeah! Mysteries of the Orient. Among the top videos on YouTube right now is a confusing video of a Japanese girl sitting on the toilet.
Nothing confusing about that.
Yep. Is it voodoo? Yep. We'll do our best to find the true meaning, and around the net plus, we dig deeper into YouTube and unmask the man known only as Fred. He's a character created by a comedy troupe of young filmmakers, and we'll tell you about their rise to internet fame.
Also, do chicks like getting dirty text messages?
Yes.
Yeah? I hope so, but Anna David will answer that question once and for all when she goes in your pants with some sex advice, and then I'll give you the real answer. Then in Web Tools, we'll show off a new Twitter or Tumblr, if you will. It allows you to tell everyone what you're doing at the exact moment in time that you want to. As if we don't have 50 of those tools already, but this is another one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
You guys, it's time now to run out the top 5 things on the web.
That's all right, let's do it. Let's go around the net. That's right. Now there's a tried and true formula for making around the net. All right, we got a vehicle of some kind and a ramp, and of course, a body part.
Yes, that is all true. But today's number 5 ditches the entire formula, and the result, gotta tell you, Kevin, is the best bike stunt we have seen in a long time.
You gotta tell me. Or maybe his dad proud of him. That's my boy. You go. The difference between that American hero and making it on the de-evolution segment, of course, is water in the pool.
Yes,
so if anybody wants to retake that again.
And I love the voice of the woman pleading with him to abort. What did she say?
It was tough to hear, but she's like, don't do it. But it's like, his tire's already on the ramp, lady. It's a little, it's a little late for that.
All right, you guys, at number 4 today, we're checking in with Lil Wayne. He just sold an ass load of albums, and he's
That's an actual unit of measurement, by the way.
Yes, he's feeling pretty good about it.
Yes, when we say he's riding high, we mean it. Here he is saying thanks to his fans and promoting, I think, his new book club.
I think it is.
Not sure.
Was popping Wheezy blog, day one. The book drive be fun that week. Book drive week. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about that week. Oh, that week be popping. You get all kinds of books the teachers don't really be teaching that week or nothing. But shout out Shirley Chapatal. Remember I had read that magic book and went to your party. That dude, the magic man, tried to do that trick. And I had read it in the book. Shout out to the book drive. That's where I got the book from. But anyway, nah, for real. But that really happened. Wheezy blog, Carter 3. Everybody who went got that, man, I appreciate it.
Wow.
A sign of pity on a run of kind. Thanks, Pootie.
You know what? I have to say.
I'm waiting for him to take off his belt and whip somebody like Pootie Tang.
And if he did, it'd still be amazing because it's just really great to see Lil Wayne give back something to the community. I mean, reading to the children and really being passionate about a cause, no matter what the cause is, that he feels so deeply about. It's inspiring.
It's moving. It really is quite a tale, and we can't understand him, but we know he cares.
Yeah.
And that's the big deal. And in fact, it's so much so. Here's a look at his youth reading program. It's fascinating.
It's Weedy Rainbow. Welcome to Weedy Rainbow. I'm your host, Weedy Wayne. Yo, so this book is The Cat in the Hat, and which was kind of dumb, but if you get past the crappy cat stuff, you're rewarded with interesting stuff about the hat. Nobody likes it when animals get dressed up. By the way, here's some about animals you didn't know. The harder they are to catch, the tastier they are when you eat them. That's why cheetahs is the most delicious animals. I love cheetahs. See you next time. Weibo. Weibo. I gave a cheetah a lollipop. And he like...
Really great cause.
Yeah. And the proceeds go to cheetah lollipops too. So it's really, you help the kids and you help the animals.
What flavor is that?
It's a win-win. A cheetah pop?
Yeah.
It tastes like cheetah.
Oh.
Coming in at number 3 today is a sketch from LA-based troupe Good Neighbor. And on the internet, we know this best. Finding a good sketch comedy troupe is like finding a vein of gold or reining in a unicorn.
Yes. Now, Good Neighbors already got that, just so you know. Only thing is, a certain member of the troupe doesn't know his unicorn is from Planet Unicorn.
Hey.
All right, you ready? Yeah. All right, we're sneaking up on Kyle.
Kyle, What is that?
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Is that a guy or something?
Yeah?
That's not supposed to be on here, then.
Man, what is this stuff, dude?
What is this, like strong guys and stuff like that?
Are you gay, man?
I'm not gay. You know that? You've always known that.
Well, then who are these guys, man?
What? You guys gotta get out of here. I'm sorry, this is a private establishment. Yeah, come on. Just get out.
Hey, man, you can be open with me.
I don't want to do that. Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, no. We laugh, but that video is clearly trying to imply something. I mean, there's nothing to explain there, though. I mean, everyone knows that large sections of Los Angeles have tenacious infestations of topless gentlemen who generally swarm in sleeping areas. I mean, it's a common fact. It's in the, well, here's the thing, and let me tell you, they're a serious problem because, again, fun and jokes, but I had a pack of bed boys, as we like to call them, in my room for a few days last month, and they drank all of my flavored vodka in seconds. I was saving that raspberry Smirnoff. I was saving it. Brody comes in, hey, bro. Oh, no, you're not my bro, Brody. That's my raspberry Smirnoff. Saving it. Long game.
Now it's time for our number 2 around the net, and every once in a while, I'm trying to save you, while something magical, something so magical crosses our path, and we are so grateful.
Save yourself. Today, we've discovered another piece of an evolving story. That's right, it's time for another episode of Mysteries of the
We did it really in sync.
We did.
It felt good.
Yeah, I tried not to.
Really good.
We did it. Picture, if you will, and I will, a Japanese girl sitting on a toilet. Who is she, huh? We don't know. We don't care. But she then pulls some sort of object from a pocket.
But what is it? We don't know. It's just shrouded in mystery, sir. And yet, somehow, this made it to the second page of YouTube. But we are attacking the show. Damn it. We get to the bottom of things. We have resources.
Yes, we do.
Sometimes.
If you count Craigslist.
And Ricky.
At $50.
Yeah.
We actually made one of our interns translate this video instead of eating lunch, so enjoy.
でも絶対に返してやるんだから聞こえちゃったからそろそろ戻るわ
Sound of piqued interests.
Because I think we're all still confused. We need help.
Like, it's probably just a viral for the toilet or something.
Yeah.
But if there are any aspiring orientologists in the audience, please go to g4tv.com/soundoff because we need your expertise.
Yeah.
We're honestly totally stumped on this and we want to know.
Maybe it's voodoo.
Okay, maybe it's voodoo.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, don't worry. Look, our loyal viewers, they're going to come to the rescue and they're going to help us solve one of the mysteries of the Orient. The Orient. Gong. Finally, today's #1 Around the Net item comes to us from someone who's apparently been on our show enough to qualify for a correspondent position.
That's right. We showed a video of YouTube user who calls himself Stuntman89 a few months ago where he shocked himself with a dog obedience collar. Then this Monday he returned, attempting to slide down a ladder in a laundry basket.
Well, all right. The dude's
Look at
name is Jason. And he's put a lot of effort into evolving his art form. He's no longer just the guy who does stupid stunts in his backyard for no apparent reason.
No. Now he's the guy who shows you how to do stupid stunts in your backyard for no reason.
Thanks, Jason.
Today we're going to learn how to do what I like to call the basketboarding transfer. Okay, so when you're setting up your target area, you're going to make sure that your board barely goes over the object that you're going to jump. You need to make sure that it's stable. You need to make sure it's not going to move at all. You need to kind of be realistic of where you're going to place your second board. The type of basket I recommend is definitely a smaller size basket because if you have a big basket, you have absolutely no control at all. Okay, so that's about all for today. The basketboard and transfer isn't that hard to pull off. And I also found out that the ladder don't work as good.
That's about all. I'm going to get back to puffing my markers.
I like the way you talk. I like the way you talk.
We cut it down. There was like an hour-and-a-half long instructional video
But do you need
on
that
how to
much?
do a basket
Or did we
transfer.
basically see
Jason
it?
needed that much, apparently. But that man is to laundry baskets what Rodin was to plaster. So you keep that in mind.
That is quite a
I
statement.
know. Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make one like that.
Really?
he's
Because
more
it's
like,
very profound.
Oh, he's more like what Wee Man is to munk shots.
Oh.
Is that better? Is that more apt?
Still a statement.
But more believable.
That's true, more believable,
Thank you. If you guys want to get your daily viral fix and check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. And now, stand by, ladies and gentlemen, for a sex face. Yeah, hold it, modify, slide, and hold it, squeeze! And promote.
During tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring 18 After Hours, you'll fantasize about Joe Garcia, a gamer with 100 hours long knowledge of Final Fantasy XII.
That Wii is fit.
Look, you guys, if you're thinking that Garcia isn't our usual After Hours fare, even though she was featured on X-Play, she isn't your typical gamer. She's also Playboy's Miss Cybergirl.
Hello.
Watch her play with our Wii After Hours.
ASL, little Miss Cybergirl. 18, yes, my apartment.
Is that what that means?
ASL.
Oh.
It's fine. Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Kaylee and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, if you thought Apple made a lot of money, you're right. Plus, a little-known musician claims that Coldplay stole a melody from one of his songs for their hit single, Viva La Vida. And a new TV release in Japan lets you watch programs in 3D. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
Coming up later on Attack of the Show, we're going to rouse the rabble in the old virtual audience.
Oh, and we'll meet up with the stars who Get Smart to find out how the shoe phone made the transition into the modern age.
That's right, and today's web tool will help you tell everyone what you're doing without using a bullhorn. It's flirt.com, and it's coming up.
You just spit on my lip.
I'll get it. Around the Net is presented by Mentos. New Mentos gum. It's mouth-watering.
If you aren't watching Code Monkeys,
Holy hope crap in a box.
then you're missing out
Give me the best boob job $200 can buy.
on the best 8-bit animated series in history.
Quick, help me put them in my mouth.
It's bigger,
I put my action in your ear.
What?
better,
I am Cock Goblin.
and smarter
Smell my finger.
than last season.
I'm home.
Where's my dinner, bitch?
Ow!
Catch an all-new Code Monkeys, Sunday night at 10. Part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer.
Not Boston.
Screw you, Boston. No, it's Baltimore.
You love Boston.
Baltimore, hey, everybody, we are live, and it's time for the day's news.
Believe it, here's the feed.
Intend to appear in Hollywood Apple.
The Feed with Layla Kaylee.
All right, guys, let's get right to it. Apple's going to make a lot of dough on the new iPhone despite the big price cut. The original iPhone cost Apple almost $300 to make, but since they placed big orders with manufacturers for tons of parts, they managed to get that hardware price down to $100. So they're marking the device up 100%. That's not even counting the phones AT&T will sell to those unlucky, ineligible customers. They could end up paying $400 for the honor of having 3G. Of course, it's not the only place Apple's turning a profit. They announced today iTunes has now sold over 5 billion songs. Good for them. Most websites worry about being attacked by hackers, not tigers. But when Tiger Woods played Rocco Mediate at the US Open, the event drew so much web traffic that internet service providers thought there was a denial of service attack happening. Then they realized that the traffic wasn't hitting just one site. Instead, it was crowds of golf fans at work checking out the game online. Internet traffic rose and fell with Tiger's ups and downs, and NBC said that they had 2 million users and 9 million page views for the match, which is the biggest audience their website has ever had. Golf is just boring to me. All right, 2 men in Brooklyn managed to hack into Citibank's ATM network and walked away with almost $750,000 from thousands of ATMs. The server they attacked processed ATM withdrawals, and the men got access to hundreds of debit card numbers and their PIN codes. Criminals usually gain access to PIN codes using methods like phishing, shoulder surfing, and fake PIN pads. This is the first time ATMs have been robbed by breaching the computer systems of the bank itself. Good times. All right, it's nearly impossible to get the new Coldplay song out of your head with those commercials running all the time, but now another musician says they stole that catchy melody from his band. The lead singer of Creaky Boards claims Chris Martin came to one of the band's shows, heard it, and used it for the new Coldplay album. Coldplay denies the allegations and insists that Chris Martin wasn't at the show. In fact, they can prove he was working in London on the night in question. They also say Viva La Vida was written 7 months before the night of that concert. I love Coldplay. And finally, Hyundai is the first company to sell a flat-screen TV that can handle 3D programs to the general public. It's a 46-inch LCD, and you'll have to wear special 3D glasses and have a whole lot of cash. It costs nearly $4,000, but it's only available in Japan. But it's not really catching on over there, and there's good reason. There are no TV shows made in 3D. Well, that makes sense. So even if we did get a 3D TV here in the States, we'd have nothing to watch it on. We'll make shows. All right, that's it for today, guys. But don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
Thanks, Layla. Now, this week's Who's Who on YouTube honoree is the most viewed comedian on the site this month. His Father's Day clip has been watched more than 2.3 million times in less than a week.
Wow, here's the most popular high-pitched YouTube comedian right now, simply known as Fred. YouTube users around the world know Lucas Cruikshank as the amusing, yet annoying, Fred.
Brushing my teeth tickle.
But the creators behind him were YouTube famous before there was Fred.
What did I do?
Lucas is a 14-year-old burgeoning internet star.
I'm scared.
2 years ago, he and his 15-year-old twin cousins, Katie and John, performed skits and musical acts for family and friends, simply as a way to entertain themselves.
I think I saw something on TV earlier. Oh, hey, look, it's on now.
The trio named themselves JKL Productions, representing the first letters of each member's first names. They get together about 4 times a year to produce material for YouTube. The three think up a plot and then let their free-flowing creativity begin. Such is the case with the birth of their most popular character, Fred. And we're still not sure why.
I wish I had a pony.
Lucas describes Fred as a bored kid who has anger management problems, and his mother doesn't even know that he shoots videos for YouTube.
Mom, I'm not using your camera.
In May, Lucas posted a preview of Fred on the new Fred channel. Before the channel was officially launched, the preview video had been viewed over 200,000 times. And the 8 videos that have since been posted have had over 30 million combined views.
What kind of a dad wouldn't want to have a kid like me?
Whether he's talking about losing his meds,
If you're wondering why I'm acting rather extraordinary right now, it's because I haven't taken my pills.
or just going to the dentist,
I have no clue why I got a cavity.
it's clear that Fred's annoying. But it's also clear that Lucas isn't going away anytime soon.
It's like summer's finally coming, you know?
This makes Lucas Crickshank, aka Fred, among the who's who on YouTube.
What a freak.
More combined views than anything we've ever done.
A lot.
He's another YouTube creator that we've actually failed not too long ago. So
You can't argue with a couple million hits a week, though. So somebody's doing something right. So congratulations.
guys, stick around. We've got some commercials coming up. Is going to be compelled to buy some things?
You have to sit and watch because that's what pays our check. How I get paid.
I don't get paid.
I get paid a lot.
I'm a charity case. We'll be right back.
Like
See you guys.
$20 a show.
You don't get $20 a show. The feed is brought to you by the U.S. Army. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Find out more at goarmy.com.
It's Weed and Rainbow. Yo, welcome to Weed and Rainbow. I'm your host, Weed and Rain. Today's book is The Polar Express. I gotta say, I was damn surprised by this book. So there's this magic train, lots of snow at Christmas, and they're trying to go to the North Pole to visit the Jolly Fat Man, and how Jack make his magic train if he doesn't pay up this year. Now, I do have one criticism of the book, where the Munchkins, they ain't cool. Cut out the little people. That's it. You don't see. Don't cut out the. See you next time. Don't take my word for it. Take your own words, your own damn words. Weezy. Express.
I'm on board that train. Welcome back to Attack of the Show, everybody. It's time for a commercial break.
No.
All right, fine. Let's check in with the virtual audience.
That's right. They are powered by Stick Cam.
Whatever. All right, let's get started by talking about yesterday's big announcement of the new video size limit increase on YouTube. Rejoice.
Who do you want to go to first?
Let's talk to Brettman420. Hey! Oh, hold on.
There he is.
There we go. What's up?
Fancy hat?
Brettman, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing all right, thanks. Are you the kind of guy who wants to watch an hour-long video on YouTube?
Not really, no.
You know, I was talking to somebody recently, and she's like, you know, nobody's watching TV anymore. Everyone's doing YouTube parties. Everyone's coming over and watching YouTube. I'm like, what world do you live in? I was like, that's like old people think.
They're your friends. These are your friends.
I was at a dinner party, and
somebody
was
okay,
saying it,
gotcha.
and I said, you're an idiot. No one's sitting around watching the internet.
Brittman, what are you
doing that?
Brittman, do you still watch TV though? I mean, you watch Attack of the Show. I mean, who doesn't watch Attack of the Show? But what kind of TV are you watching?
I'm usually just watching Adult Swim and Comedy Central now.
That's it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all the good television. It's pretty much just G4 Comedy Central.
We'll take that company.
All right, well, I want to ask somebody else right now. Let's ask, I'm going to go another Brett, because he has fancy background.
All right, there we go. Brett with his starry drapes.
Brett, okay, will you become a YouTube partner so that you can post your own indie film?
Looks like a glossy drape to me.
Yeah, totally.
Do you make films on your own, or is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, I'm going to start making them here pretty soon.
Brett, what's your first feature going to be, Brett? If it could be anything you want.
G4.
Okay, yeah, I'll sign up to watch G4 the movie. Can I be in it, Brett?
You have to audition.
Awesome, thanks, yeah.
Send your reel.
Try
We'll
out.
see.
Maybe you'll be good enough for the role of the news chick.
Let's go with, the fancy hair.
Oh, you want fancy hair? All right, Battle Hobo. Let's get Battle Hobo in there.
So
or Fancy Hair, as Olivia calls him.
Fancy Hair. Next, we're going to talk about the band Creaky Boards, claiming that Coldplay stole their tune for the song Viva La Vida. In fact, apparently, if you listen to the two songs laid on top of one another, the music is almost identical. So I'm going to ask you, Fancy Hair, since there can only be so many unique sounds, are we doomed to, just rip off one artist after another?
I mean, there's only so many good sounds that you can have. If people want to make, terrible music, all this means is that there's one more band I'm not going to listen to. since I don't actually like Coldplay at all anyway.
Yeah, but do you think, I mean, like, I think Coldplay hatred for Coldplay is an internet universal, but do you think they actually stole the song from some band?
No, I mean, you know, sometimes songs just sound the same. I mean, you can only have so many riffs, you know, you can't, you know, you're going to have what sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to close my eyes and pick another one.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
We got B Brent 91 and a broken LCD screen on the laptop. So we got a 2 for 1 there. Thanks, Olivia. B Brent 91. You there?
Yeah.
What do you think about this whole Coldplay creaky boards song stuff?
I don't know. I think creaky boards did do it for publicity because after I heard that, I read that they got like 320,000 hits on their posting.
Wow.
Maybe we should hum the Coldplay song and get it on iTunes.
Do it. I don't know it.
I don't know. I wouldn't admit to listening to Coldplay on air, but... Are you kidding me? Yeah, B. Brent, did you go seek out the song online as well and listen to it?
Not yet, but I plan on doing it after this.
All right, cool.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, stick around to the end of the show, and then, you know, go listen to it during X-Play.
Well, you want to ask one more person something? Optimus Prime 1.
Yeah, let's get Optimus Prime in there.
Yeah. What's up?
What's going on, Optimus?
What's going on?
Not much, just checking in. Thanks for joining us, virtual audience. Thanks for weighing in, everybody. Really appreciate the time.
Hey, you did it, Optimus Prime. You got on air.
You win! Winners! Sorry to Fat Dude and Fridley Dude and Man Garts. We'll get to you guys later. All right. So the iPhone officially has 3G, right? Big
Did you get it?
Big deal.
Did you not get it?
No, it's not out yet, but wait me when I can send a text message from a Pumas.
Will you get
know
it?
what I'm talking about? Shoe phone, bitches! That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Hello, get smart style.
That's right, you guys. The movie stars Steve Carell, Dwayne Johnson, Anne Hathaway, and our very special guest yesterday, Masi Oka, and Zach Selman found out more about the new adaptation and some of the cool spy gadgets we can expect to see in the film.
Wow.
In 1965, a television classic was born, Get Smart.
This is Smart. Maxwell Smart.
43 years later, the series is resurrected with an all-star cast and an uncompromising director.
What inspired you to resurrect the series? What made me think it was finally time is Alan Arkin, too old to play Max. But he worked with a guy in Little Miss Sunshine. That is how it happened.
Sorry about that, Chief.
Get Smart follows the misadventures of Maxwell Smart, a less than graceful secret agent. It's up to him and the beautiful Agent 99 to take down the evil crime syndicate, Chaos.
That actually makes sense.
Were you at all apprehensive about stepping into the shoes of Don Adams and playing this character?
Hugely. I didn't want to do an impersonation of it because Don Adams created this character that was very singular. This voice and his mannerisms were so specific. So I thought, I'll take the essence of what he created there and interpret it, you know, the best that I can.
Missed it by that much.
Maxwell Smart, a.k.a. Agent 86, would be nothing without the field work of his competent and gorgeous partner, Agent 99.
Now, this show's obviously a 40-year-old classic TV series. What do you think we're going to see on screen that had to be changed to appeal to younger and newer audiences?
Nothing was updated to appeal to audiences. I just think we had to contemporize the film. The original series was very much of its time, but we had to, like I said, contemporize it. So obviously the gadgets are a little bit newer. The special effects are different. The fight sequences are more closer to the Bourne identity than they are to the original series.
Did you see anything while I was dancing? Just once, but I don't think you expected him to lift you so high.
How does this role stack up against all the other, you know, action roles you've played, all the other comedic roles you've played?
I love the idea of having this guy, playing this guy who was really proficient, kicked a lot of ass, but yet he had a dark side to him, too. And for me, I love self-deprecating comedy. It's my favorite type of comedy. So anytime I get an opportunity, I go after it, and I love it.
Masi Oka and Nate Torrance play Bruce and Lloyd, the geeky in-house R&D guys who invent the high-tech gadgets that Max uses, or misuses.
That Swiss Army knife's pretty sweet. Flamethrower in that thing? I mean, come on.
Did you say flamethrower?
Yeah.
Are you guys geeks in real life?
No.
Yes. It's a time-consuming, labor-intensive technology.
Spiders have to be individually milked.
This is a field agent question for you, Superstar Agent 23. Okay, you are trapped in the trunk of a car. You have nothing on you but a ballpoint pen, a tube of toothpaste, and a cell phone that doesn't work. What do you do?
Scream like a woman.
That is correct. That's what we have here. Scream like a woman. Congratulations, Dwayne.
Good,
well
good.
done there.
Thank you.
Get Smart opens in Algeria, Monaco, Morocco, Tunisia, and France on July 16th.
Yes, but if you live stateside, you can see it Friday.
That's right. From movies to the net, it's time to run down some of the coolest websites you should be bookmarking. Can you stop walking behind me?
I don't know if you want to. No?
Oh, you can stay right there. Okay. These are some of the coolest sites you should be bookmarking with Firefox 3. They are AOTS approved, so get ready to attack this.
Oh, that sounds fun.
First up on our list is thinkgeek.com, dedicated to all facts of internet geek culture.
Oh, man.
Culture, the site distributes a
Joke of the
variety
day.
of gadgets, toys, and apparel. Can you do it quietly? Trying to find a good internet signal? How about getting a Wi-Fi detecting t-shirt? Feeling a bit of nostalgia for the 80s? Get your very own 1.21 gigawatt flux capacitor. You can even get yourself a big old case of balls for those late night MMO dungeon raids. The site updates its inventory on a near daily basis, so make sure to check it often.
All right.
Now, with all the USB-powered gadgets that are coming out these days, it'll only be a matter of time until those ports become the new power outlet. Brando sells USB devices for almost any special need. Want an external SATA hard drive,
No,
Doc?
it doesn't.
Do you also want a USB hub combo?
Sign me up.
Well, they've got it. How about a USB-powered air freshening aroma diffusing fan? I know you want it. They've got that too, as strange as it sounds. All devices are sported into terrific technical categories like computer and lifestyle, and even come with seasonal applications for summer and winter. Now, if you guys are looking for some rather eclectic merchandise, look up the Rare Mono shop from Thenko.jp. This Japanese site features all the haha, super funny, fun toys you never knew you wanted. Toys like a hand-cranked, you're laughing because it was accurate, all like hand-cranked MP3 player so you'll never run out of batteries, or one of those freaky bone-conducting iPod headbands so you can run with your music in your skull. Each product page is chock full of smiling Asians so you can guesstimate how happy you'll be when you buy these products. No wonder the Japanese are so happy. Finally, if you want to get yourself a little something-something but can't decide what, check out the Something Store. For a measly $10 and free shipping across the U.S., the Something Store will send you one random object. It could be a video game, an RC toy, a digital camera, or even a duct tape wallet. Now, I can't guarantee you'll actually get something cool, but that's what they're saying. It's kind of like, you know, a Woot's bag of crap, except the offer is available at all times. The site launched last October, so it's relatively new, but if you're feeling lucky, we suggest you give it a try. Head on over to g4tv.com/AOTS for info on all these sites and more. You can come back in now.
Thank you. G4 wants you to stay out of the sun this summer and watch our coverage of Comic-Con 08 live.
We are taking you guys inside San Diego's Comic-Con with an unprecedented 6 hours of live coverage. It's my favorite con out there, you guys. No one else gives you this kind of access to the comics, movies, and stars of the pop culture phenomenon.
I will be sober for 4 of them. Don't miss G4's colossal live coverage of Comic-Con. You have to tune in to find out. July 24th and 25th. And if you're a greedy monkey, you greedy monkey.
Don't do that.
And you can't wait until San Diego, then catch our Comic-Con preview. That's July 2nd.
You guys check out g4tv.com/Comic-Con for details. Stay tuned. When we come back, I'll go in your pants to see what girls think about dirty text. Are you texting?
Put it in me. Well, that's what you would text, not me.
Attack This is brought to you by Break.com. Great flicks, hot chicks, cool pics.
What are you doing? I'm right here. Just talk to me. I'm going to cause a diversion and you run it out.
Maxwell Smart seems to know what he's doing. At least, we think he does. What happens next? Does the hose spring a leak, getting them all wet? Does the hose go wild, causing a successful diversion? Or does the hose stream water and nothing else? This plan's so crazy it just might work, and you can find out if it does after the break.
wrong end of the joystick stuck up in the handhold. You're in line for a pitfall, kid, you get owned. In terms of your two-player mastery, this is once per scan line, not hide and seek. And I'm the pride of geeks who are shameless and brazen in this snobbery over whose console is most ancient and most Asian. Bootleg or legit, emulated rear projection on the side of a blimp. Elevated, point up, point out the pixels, but don't miss your button finger whip for snap of this old rapper will top your score with his best. Front a lot already did a Polaroid test. It's a nerd's world.
What are you doing? I'm right here. Just talk to me. I'm going to cause a diversion and you want to get out.
Maxwell Smart seems to know what he's doing. At least, we think he does. What happens next? Does the hose spring a leak, getting them all wet? Does the hose go wild, causing a successful diversion? Or does the hose stream water and nothing else? Hey, it really did work. Way to go, Agent 86.
Is that the chief?
Is that a dip in his head?
Weedy Rainbow, Weedy Rainbow, yo, welcome to Weedy Rainbow. I'm your host, Weedy Wayne. Yo, I went down to the bookstore and picked up some books for us. This one is called Everybody Poops. This book gets all up in your business. Like last night, I was trying to fry a burrito up, and this book is staring me down from the shelf. That's what happened to Erica. She was driving somewhere, then I watched some Murphy Brown on TiVo, man. That Elton is right, though. All right, that's how it was, bro. Keep reading. Weedy Rainbow. Poop.
So, no, you're fine. We're here. Hi, hey.
We are not sponsored by that soft drink.
I have unlimited dirty text messaging as part of my rate plan. I don't know about you, but let's find out if the ladies like what my fingers have been giving them all these years. You know what I'm saying?
So earlier this week, Anna, David, and I got to the bottom of of things. In a world full of questions, we are lucky to have Anna David drop in to give us some much-needed answers. So it is nice to have you back.
Well, it's nice to be
nice
here.
fancy chairs.
I know.
So we can spin and talk.
I feel more adult.
I do.
Which is appropriate, I think.
Yeah, and I can sit up straight for you and for our guys at home. Now, our first question,
they like
Anna, comes from a guy who is tired of mistreating his lady in the bedroom.
My girlfriend likes it when I'm really demeaning to her when we have sex. She really gets off on me saying all kinds of terrible stuff. At first it was fun because it was interesting, but now it's a bit much. What can I do to break this cycle? I really like her and I don't want to treat her like that anymore.
I like it because at first it was interesting, but now not so much.
He's such a cute little thing. It's hard to picture him being demeaning.
So if that's what turns her on, then how do you stop it?
Well, I think that, that sort of S&M, demeaning sex role play can be interesting. And, people like it a lot of times because it's so different than the way they're treated. Normal life, the sort of classic one is like the CEO who
Some people like to be dominated.
Yeah. And women, this isn't a sexist thing. Like, yes, we want to be our own independent people, but, every now and then when a guy just kind of shoves you and takes charge, it's kind of hot.
But right now it's getting a little too much. Right. So how does he... If that's what gets her off,
well, I do think also when it's the only thing somebody is interested in, there definitely could be trauma in her past that she's sort of trying to recreate. So I think the important thing is to talk to her, to really communicate outside of the bedroom and say, you know what, I'm actually not comfortable doing this anymore. Let's talk about like doing something else. And if it is, a trauma in her past, get her to open up about it.
Or next time she asks you to do it, just hit her so hard that it hurts so bad that she'll never ask you to do it again. Leave a bruise next time. Okay, our next guy...
solution-oriented. I like it.
Thanks. Our next guy wants to use his fingers to work some magic.
Do girls like getting dirty text? And if so, is there an art to the dirty text?
That's a great question. I like sending dirty text. It's
sending
fun.
them.
Yeah.
Receiving them?
Yeah. Well, I like to send it to have a conversation back and forth. It's just flirty. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the key thing is it's to a girl you're in a relationship with. When I have been on the receiving end of, like, say, the dirty text
like a 3 a.m. kind of text?
Well, yeah, there's that. But, like, also from, like, the guy I know who I don't think of in a sexual way at all. I'm just like, ew, ew, ew.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good.
Only when you're already
in a relationship.
and you're like,
I think there's nothing hotter when you're a girl and you love, you just have tender feelings for a guy or whatever it is, and then you sort of find out about his secret saucy side through the text. That's pretty great.
That is amazing.
I think the art, by the way, is to be genuine. Keep it to what you're interested in. Don't try to sound like a Penthouse Forum letter.
No.
Don't try to sound like Henry Miller or something else. Yeah. Just talk about what you really want to do to her, provided you're not a total perv and you don't want to, like, hang her.
And specifics are always good. I want to put it blank.
Nothing we could say here.
No, but I can say blank, and you can insert your position
Choose
or
your
place.
part, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Anna. And you guys, for more info on Anna, visit AnnaDavid.com, and to get even more answers to your sexy questions, subscribe to the AOTS In Your Pants podcast. It is available anytime at g4tv.com/podcast, and submit your own questions by going to g4tv.com/VVM. Also, very exciting, Anna's book, Party Girl, is now in paperback. So if you haven't read it, go pick it up, and it's cheaper in paperback. $10. So you can afford it.
Listen, if you want to know the true art of dirty text messages, then saddle up, listen to Papa Pereira. Texts usually limited to like 110 characters or so, so to get your full dirty message across, you got to use some acronyms. Everybody knows that LOL means what? There we go, right? But if you add an IOYF at the end, you've got, listen, Olivia, lick it or you're fired. And that's the kind of text that can really get a girl motivated. Believe me, works every time. Oh, sorry. This one's HIWRBETT, which I think it means, hey, it wasn't razor burn, enjoy type 2. I'm not entirely sure. Still ahead, we're failing MTV for not recognizing the We Fit girl for the fake that she is. Stay tuned for the truth. After the break, you gotta reply.
On second thought, screw your leader. Take me to your bitches.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life.
Here are good reasons why.
1.
G4 presents E308 Live. A new era in gaming is dawning. The big three will collide at E3 in the battle for next-gen supremacy. Who will shape the future? Only G4 is there live to find out. E308 Live. Week-long coverage starts July 14th, only on G4.
Let's finish this show off! Let's put this show to bed!
Recently, everybody, on TRL, over on MTV, they featured the We Fit girl and her boyfriend, Giovanni Gutierrez.
You remember them? They're the viral marketers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Both of them, they work for a company called Tinsley Advertising, and apparently MTV didn't care or didn't know that they were producing a segment about a commercial, and that, of course, makes them today's epic fail.
You probably don't know her personally, but you might know her butt. That is her right there. She's hula hooping for what would become millions of online viewers now. Her name is Lauren Bernay. Come on up here, Lauren.
Now tell me about a little bit about your internet video. Was it planned?
No, it was completely not planned. It was in the privacy of my own home. I was at home. I'm in a t-shirt, my underwear, my glasses on, my hair up. I'm doing my thing, and my deviant boyfriend decides to record it and put it up on YouTube.
Lauren, there are already girls copying your video, and one girl's actually got over 300,000 hits. Like, what do you think about that?
You know, all I have to say is I can't compete with Playboy models.
Oh, God. She would never bang a guy wearing that scarf. There's no that's how you know immediately that they're fake.
Yeah, hey, MTV, come on.
Where's your shenaniganometer? All right, your shenanigans meter. All right, you don't have a team of highly paid hipsters to keep an eye on things like that for you?
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, even our interns are trained to smell out of fake. Come on.
Thank
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show, Chris Hardwick will review the Westinghouse 52-inch LCD HD TV and get on extremely affordable 1080p flat screen.
Guys, go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.